It could be breaking from your side.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be breaking from your side. Just check it.
Yeah, let's continue. I'll check if it goes off or not.
Yeah, yours is breaking. Your line is breaking. Okay, so we're still short on this thing. So the rest of the guys can join if ever when we get to these lows here. Okay.
Yeah, and if we retrace,
they might pull back up, depending on how they pull back. Whether if it's a deep pullback, we have to be careful of how they move up. So, but if they correct, they do an ABC reverse, continuation pattern, then we can take that going down. Okay, targeting these areas here. But so far so good as far as this is concerned. So we just have to wait for correction. There's not much we can do there. Let's start with dollar index and see what they're up to. DXY. Okay, DXY is sitting in a channel, like I've told you, they will sit here. They'll get to a point where they break down, okay? So I'm not sure if they will go up and then go down. So what I'm reading here, this is one single pattern here, okay? An impulse move, one single pattern. This is A, 1, 2, 3, B, C, 1, 2, 3, and then we'll have one more, okay? So if they break above here, we will still have this as A, and then B, and then our C will have to form somewhere here, and then they will break above, okay? So if they don't break above, they come and turn back here, then this is a reversal, okay? So they will reverse from this point. Okay. So this is what we're looking at.
Okay.
The structure that we're looking at here, don't get confused. We have got A, right? We've got a B, which has got a small correction that comes there and don't close below this. Had it closed below this, we wouldn't call this one single pattern. And then we came down, okay? And then we went up. So we're coming back down. As long as we don't close below this low, we'll take this as one single pattern, right?
Yeah.
This here. As one single pattern, we'll take this as one single pattern, and then we'll have that. So this will be your A wave. Okay. I hope I'm reading it correct. This will be your B. Your C will terminate here. So we're coming back to the C wave now. We'll terminate here. Once we have a C, and then we have that, and then we have got a nice leading diagonal. So that is a leading diagonal.
Yes.
It's not a running flat. It's not an expanding flat. We call it the leading diagonal simply because it's going. It's actually pointing up. It's doing that. Okay. Somebody can call it a flat. It's still okay, but we call it. We just differentiate it from this. Because this is a running flat, it's flat. And then we've got an expanding flat. Okay, so this is just the differences, but this here, we call it a leading diagonal. Leading diagonal, sometimes they lead into a reversal. In most cases. These ones here, they hardly lead into reversals unless if something special happens. Okay, these ones, they lead into a continuation pattern. This will lead into a continuation pattern or a reversal pattern. So hence, once we get to this point here, we need to be careful. We need to know what they're actually doing. Or another way of reading this is, I wanted to read it. No, I can't read it that way. It's fine. Because what I wanted to do is I wanted to take this as a move up. It's an impulse move. That's a correction. Do we have an impulse inside here? No, I can't read it this way. It's okay the way we've read it. Okay. So this is a leading diagonal. It might probably sit within this channel, and then if we're going to turn, we're going to turn heavily and come down to that point, back to this point here. So you'll see most of this. You'll see when you look at, if you do your back testing, you'll see some of these what do you call it? Patterns. Yeah. So now we're gonna give it a benefit of the doubt that they're gonna come to this low and then push up back to this level. That's when we're going to continue to see Euro USD and then gold, probably, if it's going to follow that, coming down. Okay. Now we can look at Euro USD.
Is there a chance of them retesting that, getting to that line during the New York session and then pulling back up?
Probably they can pull back to this low here. Or if they want to, remember, there's nothing stopping these guys from doing this. Okay, coming down. Okay, sitting here, come to this low and then do that. So we'll have this kind of a pattern. And then while we're going to read it, this will be our A. Okay. And then our B will have terminated here. This will be our C wave that will have terminated here. So we're looking at something like this. There's nothing stopping them from doing that. And then we'll look at it from that angle. Because we have got this week here. So this week here gives us something else to work with. Okay. We might have something bigger like that. So this becomes more complex patterns because most people, they don't understand, because if they do this, okay, they come down here. Okay, it's either they come down here and then correct here and then come down. This does not necessarily mean we're already going down, because we still have got this low here. Until we close below this low comfortably and correct below this low, okay, correct below this low, we cannot talk about this going down. So they might come there and then do that. So you'll have a bigger corrective structure there. Okay. You'll have a bigger corrective structure. So that's why you'll find that most people, they'll probably sell this thing coming down, only to find when we get to this low, remember this low here is very significant. When we get to this low here, we pull back up. Okay, we'll continue to go up. We'll just have a complex structure. But then in order for us to confirm that, we need to have a 5-wave move. Okay. And then we come down and then we close below, comfortably below here. Then we can then correct with this and ABC and then continue to go down.
What is a 5-wave structure? Or maybe it's a new term that I'm hearing.
Okay. Martin, on the book that I sent you,
yes,
did you see the 5-wave structures?
Yes, it's the first wave they deal with anyway.
What do they say about those waves?
It unfolds 3 waves. It is once encountered, the move unfolds the 3 waves A, B, C. This structure can signal a point where a dominant trend has resumed.
Yes. A 5-wave move signals a dominant trend, right?
Yes.
But a 3-wave move, it means they normally happen in what? In a corrective structure. So that's why you have
in a corrective structure. So
one,
a 5-wave means
2, 3.
The market has turned now.
Yes. So if you look deeply into this here,
okay.
If you look deep into this, if you go to a 15-minute time frame, right here, you'll see a 5-wave structure. Let me show you. I haven't looked at this, but I can see a 5-wave structure just by looking at it. Let me go to 15 minutes and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So here you can see clearly your waves. Okay. So you've got that.
Yeah.
A, B, C. Boom. Okay. Classic. Inside that big corrective structure. And then you come down, you've got 1, 2.
Yes.
You've got 3, 4, 5.
3.
Done. Okay. Now you have got this. I don't know what this is called, but all I can see is we've got 1. Okay, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. Okay, you've got an A, B, and then we came down. I don't know what to call this, but all I can tell you is that this wave here can terminate here, and then boom, we have got that. So this will actually become even a pattern on its own. If you look at this, this is an impulse move up. We've got a bigger structure. So when we come down here, we might actually terminate this, or we can actually come all the way down here. on a 5-wave move. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We come down here, boom. So we'll have 1, 2, 3 wave structure, and then we come back down. So this will become your A. This will be your B terminated here. This will be your C of this whole move here. I hope I didn't confuse you right there. Yo.
So that would be the expanding flag.
Yeah. Yeah, an expanding flag
Okay.
based on this impulse move.
Yes.
Yes, that will be an expanding flag based on this move. Yeah, so you'll have that. Okay, you'll have that. Okay, and then you have that.
Okay.
So this will become one wave here. Okay, this will be a corrective structure of that one wave here. And then if we then come up here, okay, if we come down and then come up, boom, we come down. This will be a corrective, an ABC of this wave here. But within that, you have got other waves. So if you go to 1 minute time frame, you'll find other waves.
Yes.
It's a wave within a wave, within a wave, within a wave.
So it's a fractal.
Yeah, fractal. Yes, you educated. It's a fractal. Oh my God, it's a fractal. Yeah, that's a fractal. So, but we don't worry about that. All we know is we're coming down. We might actually pull up from this level, come back up, and then pull down from that level. Okay. When we pull down, doesn't mean we are actually done with this, because this might be, this low here is very significant until we close comfortably below this low and then correct below it here,
Below
and then,
that one.
then we can say we actually going down, right? So, but so far dollar index is still on a bullish wave, as long as we haven't closed below this low. So you can see we have formed that. We still have to, as long as we don't close below these lows here. Okay, that's another one. So we come here, we bounce back here, we're still on a bullish trend. Okay, so that's what we're going to read it as. So go back to a 1 hour time frame. So we filter all the noise. So that's what we have. So we have got that kind of a structure. Okay. So EURUSD is a mirror image of
the dollar index.
Of the dollar index. Yeah.
Where is it? Okay, there you are, up here. Okay. Okay. So same thing here. Looks like we have got, I don't know, I'm tempted to remove this because I don't think it's still serving the purpose. Let me remove this. Why is it? Why can't I? Where's my thing? Oh yeah. Okay. Because I want us to read this thing properly. Okay, we came down. Okay, now I see. Let's see. Let's see. Are we looking at something like this? Okay, but all in all, we bearish on this thing. Ne? If they pull back and come back up here and do that, we'll have that running flat here. Okay. Unless if maybe we're going to get another one and then we come down like that. But all in all, we're expecting this thing to retest these lows here. I'm not sure how they're going to deal with these lows here. It's a bit, I don't know what I'm reading here. I really don't see what I'm reading. Unless if Martin, you saw something different. So this could be, let me just revise this. This could be that. This could be just a bigger corrective structure that might end up giving us that. But this is a funny structure altogether. If they ever do that, then it's fine. Then they can pull back and then give us a running flat here. But this is actually funny because I can't actually read this. We came up, okay, and then we retested that level. We pulled back up, then we failed, and then we're coming down here. Nicely coming down, targeting these lows. So I'll be comfortable. Once we take out this here, then it means we have to wait for smaller corrections, and then we're going down to that level here. So this will be one wave here. This is a 5-wave move. Can you see that? If we read it like that, that's 1, 2, okay, 3, 4, 5, and then we're coming down. Okay, so we could have that kind of a scenario, and then we pull back up from that level, come here to form that, and then probably come back from that level. So this will be just a bigger, complex structure. But if I'm reading it correctly, then that's what we're looking at. But all in all, is we're probably going to shift and then come down like this, as long as dollar index pulls up. So if you got into this trade somewhere here, then it's fine. How we're going to manage this trade is that if they ever come back and do this, you want to be somewhere here with your stop loss. Okay, that's much safer because they might come and do that and then come down like that. Okay, that's very possible. Okay, so if you put your stop loss here, I always say that don't put your stop loss in the middle of this small wave, especially on 1 hour time frame. Rather, if that is the case, if we have got a scenario like this, okay, that is developing here, we have another wave like that, which is a similar wave like this. Rather, keep it here, keep it safe here. Okay, if you would have took this trade somewhere here when this market is coming down. Okay, don't put it here because they're gonna come and probably kick you out and then still continue to go down on a 3-wave structure. Okay, but here they form the 5-wave structure. So I don't want us to go to a point where we're forming this kind of a pattern and then we come down like that, and then you get taken out here, whereas you were in the trade. Okay, rather, Martin, if possible, keep your stop here because I know you're on a sell on this thing. Rather, keep your stop here. Okay, I'm not sure how much you have used as your lot size there. Then that will determine how much you're willing to risk out of this trade. Okay, so but that's what I'm thinking. We might have this kind of a wave coming down, similar wave like that. Okay, and then we're going to revise when we get back to this, when we get down to these lows here. Okay, I think that's pretty much dollar index. Unless, I mean, Euro USD, unless you have got questions. Aussie, we spoke about, I think it was either AUD, JPY. Let's start here, coming back to retest this, okay? So that's the retest that we spoke about. And then now we're coming down. I was not expecting them to go that deep. I was expecting them to turn somewhere here and come down like that. But now we have gone too deep into this. I'm not sure what to read of this now, unless if they can come down here. Okay. All I see is they didn't close above this high, so we might be having a situation where we come down, take out this low here, and then come back up and form a channel going down like that. Okay, so that could be our situation right there. Okay, so we'll be looking at something like this. Okay, very possible the way I'm looking at it. Okay, might be looking at something like that coming down. So what we're looking for is to take ourselves. If you're going to take a sell on this, put your stop loss right above here. Okay, it's much safer there, and then let them sink down. When they sink, they take out this low here. Look to take out your profit or lock it. Okay, because they might actually come back here and then if they come back here, you look to take your cells right here. Okay, they come down. Don't buy this thing. Okay, you're only looking to take cells. If they come down here, come up here, you're only looking to take a cell when they get to that level, and then you sell it down. Eventually, probably we're going to reach these lows here. But all I can see is that they probably will be coming down at that level. If they come back up here, we want to see them take out this high here. Once they take out this high, and then it's done with this thing. There's no way they're gonna come back. If they come back down, then they'll probably do red and form a correct an ABC, and then do red. They will probably come up like that. Okay, they might not necessarily come back down and to that level. They might form that and then go up like that. So what to do with this thing is actually, let me, as we speak, go to my MT4 on my other PC because I no longer have my MT4 here. I'm not sure if it's going to follow gold.
Nico, I've got a phone call from a client now. Can I quickly pick it
No,
up?
no. Yeah, please. We're recording.
Sure.
It's fine.
Okay.
Okay. So that's what I'm seeing here. If they pull back up here, and then they might actually do that. Okay.
Okay.
Come up like that. So
That's if they go up to test that level.
yeah, if from where they're trading, if they go up and take out this, okay, they might actually do that and then come back down and then move up like that. I don't expect them to go all the way down. Okay.
Okay.
Because if I can, if I look at it, if gold is actually going down the way it is, that actually send me to Euro JPY, USD JPY. USD JPY, there's no way they're gonna come down. So it means that they're going to shoot up. Okay. Expect that move to happen. Okay. Expect if they break down, they might come down back to this level and then do that. Okay. I don't expect them to all of a sudden come and do something
Go
like
down.
No. They will probably, if they're gonna come down, they're gonna come down. Okay. And do that. So if you want to get into this trade here, your stops should be below this low here. So whatever lot size you calculate must be based on that low. That your risk must be actually calculated based on that low. So they might actually come and do that and form a running flat here, and then eventually we're going to come down. Okay. So that will be
Okay.
See what I mean? Okay, so we need to
Yes.
complete this pattern because this pattern is not complete. This is not a complete pattern. There's no way they're gonna turn here. If they turn here and then it's something else, it means that this wave here was not complete. But I can see that they took out this low here. Let me see. They didn't take out this low here. So if they didn't take out this low here, then we might have a situation where we might pull down and then do that. So this will be your impulse move up, okay? With that in mind, your A, B, and then C, and then boom, we have got that coming back up to these highs here. Taking out all these guys who sold here, okay, forming a running flat, an expanding flat, and then we come there. So we'll have that expanding flat right here. You know, I haven't ate food today, you know? Wish. They're always giving me this to drink.
What's that?
It's lemon. Water and lemon.
Yeah, these days we drink lemon.
Hey, Baba.
Ginger and lemon.
Hey, good for you, Papa. So that's what we're expecting there. So if they dip here during New York session, probably we can look to take this going up. I don't know if they're gonna push all the way up or market will close. Yeah, so if ever they come down to these lows here, let's forget about this, okay, as a possibility. And then we have to look at this as a single wave coming down. Then they will have to come and take out this low. When they take out this low, and then they're gonna pull up there. Either way, they're going to form a running flat, and then we're going to have something like that. Then we'll see how they progress. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And then let's look at pound pairs, at least one or two. Oh, we're nicely coming down. So as soon as dollar index does what we're expecting, so we expect this to complete that pattern. Whether they're gonna come to these lows here, we'll see, and then probably they can pull back from that level, but they need to complete this structure here. Okay, that's your corrective structure here, and then they have to complete that structure. Boom. So we go up. So if they come up here, don't be surprised. They can do red and do this. Okay, so this will be your flat. Okay, they can do red, then boom. Okay, so pay attention to that. So if they come back up here, we're shorting it from these highs here. So if they form an expanding flat, we'll see, and then they can do that. Okay, then we're shorting it from. Yeah, we look to put our stop losses right here. This will be a low risk trade. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine. Pound. We don't have NZD pairs here. No? I think we need to install.
We didn't do any.
Let's quickly look at NZD USD. Then we would have covered. But if these price actions develop, I'll be able to share them with you guys as they develop. Okay, let's look at NZD USD. Same thing. Beautiful stuff. Okay. We're still coming down, so I was hoping they might do that and then come down like that, but it's still okay. We can look to short this thing here. Okay. All the way down there. Let me see how it's trading.
But is it not going to create a running flat first at the top?
I was thinking because this is so they might actually pop up there, come down, pop up, and then do that. So if they don't do this, then it's still okay because they might actually give us something like this, okay? Bang up and then come down and then do that and then reverse. Because I don't expect them to go all the way down because of these lows here. They might be sitting here and then we'll have some nice running flat here, okay, on a bigger structure, and then that boom, okay, coming up like that. So either way, if they close this candle with this the way it is with this week here, okay, I'm gonna short it. What time is it? In 20 minutes time. If they close it, if they close with this candle here, I'm going to short it, put my stop loss here. This will be my low risk trade. Very tight stop. Okay. If they close this candle here the way it is now, okay, I'm going to short it. Going to take my trade here and then put my stop loss here. So I'm gonna try to put 15 pips above this high. Okay, above this high.
Yeah.
Short it and then look and see if they get to this level. I'm just gonna put my stop loss at break even and see if they come up, they're going to take me out and then form a running flat and come down. I'll watch them if they come back up to these highs. But if they don't come back to these highs, do this and then correct here, I'll stay in the trade until they take out this low here. I'm gonna close this trade at the end of the day.
Okay.
That's a beautiful one. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna when I short it, as soon as they close it, I mean the candle is still left with 19 minutes. So if they close this like this, then I'm gonna take a short. Okay, put my stop loss 15 pips above here. Okay, my stop loss somewhere there, and then watch what they're going to do. Whether they're going to reverse all this thing back to these lows here. Because what they've done is they pull down, they pull up. I'm expecting them to do the third wave here within that channel. If they do that, and then they can come down. So I'm going to lock profit when they get here. So that's another one that we can take. So all in all, we bearish, bullish dollar index. So we're expecting dollar to go up. So it means that we'll be buying the dollar here. If we sell this, we're buying the dollar. Okay, that's what we're doing. So I'll post this as soon as I'll watch the next candle. Okay, if this candle closes, then I'm going to give a message in the group and say I'm shorting this thing. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I think we can break there. I'm so hungry. Yo.
When have lunch?
Yeah, we can break there, but let's keep on talking. If you see something interesting, I'm available. Okay. I'm not going anywhere.
All right.
Okay,
I'll make something to eat.
Okay.
cool.
Okay.
Thanks, Nico.
All right.
Okay,
Thanks,
thanks.
Martin. Sure.
Okay, thanks, KG.
Sure, KG.
Bye bye, guys.
Okay, bye.